Welcome back to the channel and part 2 of the SQUIER upgrades. I put a poll on my community page asking whether I should install Tex-Mex, Lollar or Porter custom pickups in the SQUIER, and you guys have spoken. So in this video I'll be installing the Lollar Strat Special pickups, as well as upgrading the tuners to Fender Vintage slotted tuners. Let's get into it. This has been a great experience. Over the last 2 videos I've upgraded the nut to a synthetic bone one and cut the slots, installed the Obsidian Vintage wire kit which gives the Squier CTS pots an Oak Grigsby switch, a Switchcraft output or input jack, whichever way you look at it, a treble bleed and a tone control over the bridge pickup. I also have vintage saddles, vintage tuners and of course Lollar Strat Special pickups. This guitar is now a high-end Strat style guitar and to be honest was worth doing in my opinion, as the neck initially played so well. It's so smooth and has a nice action to it. It's also lightweight, which I love, and has a better spec than most MIM Strats and some American Strats, and the cost will be around $500. Of course if you use cheaper pickups the cost will go down, but that's quite a spec sheet. So is it worth doing? Well, if you find a budget or cheap guitar that you already love, then why not? I've always said, if it makes you pick up the guitar and play or practice, then it's well worth it. This has gone from a great guitar to an amazing guitar, and the Lollar Strat Special pickups are outstanding and well worth the upgrade in my opinion. They've also been around for 30 years doing this. They make them all by hand and then they add the maker's mark to every pickup to ensure quality. So those guys know what they're doing. If you're planning on doing it, there are some things to look out for. A lot of the Squier parts and fittings don't actually fit Fender guitars for some reason. It does seem strange to me as Squier is licensed by Fender, so do expect to do some fettling to get things to fit and work properly. Things like tuners, tremolo blocks, saddles, and even things like knobs, which have different splines. But to be honest, not always a bad thing, as I've gained so much knowledge from modding and fiddling with my guitars, and they're all one-offs. They suit me and my playing style, and also I get to bond with them. But what are your thoughts on it? Have you ever done anything like this? I always enjoy chatting to you guys and hearing what you have to say. So on that note, I'll see you in the comments. Cheers.